Are you ready to go out? He is. Hey, Buppy. Got Buppy. Got Normie and Lovey. Mr. Moo out here. Oh, come on. Ugh. Hey, everybody. Hey, Norm. What's up, buddy? Hi. What's up? Hi. Hi, beauty. No, you're such a good boy, Normie. Good boy. Good boy. Mr. Normie. There's Papa. She's out here checking everybody out. Phoenix is waiting to come out. Mr. Mooster. How are you, bud? Lovey. Hey, doll. Hey. Hey, Moo. How are you, buddy? You good? Hi. Hi, bud. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? How are you, buddy? Good boy. Mr. Moost. Mr. Mooster. Hello. You're such a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's hanging out. All right. We're going to let Phoenix out because he's starting to, he wants to get out. He's testing the fence right now. And I unplugged the fence because I'm letting him out. But he's now testing it, which isn't great. So, let's get him out of there. Let's not test the fence, buddy. I'm coming. Phoenix the tank. So I'm not, does Phoenix get along with others? Oh yeah, he gets along great. He's definitely the boss. He's definitely the boss, and the other horses respect him as the boss because he's a freaking tank. They don't have any choice but to accept him as the boss. Right, buddy? Say hello to everyone. Just got my 20% battery warning. That's fun. Come on, I did flip it. There we go. Oh yeah, he gets along good, but he is definitely the boss. Okay, sweetheart, you ready? Ready to go out? You give a sniffer? He's ready to go. He's ready to go. All right. Oh, he does good, but he is head honcho. Here he goes. He heads out. Moo is going out to meet him. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, I have a low battery, but I wasn't planning on being on for a long time, but I wanted to give you guys some information on Rosie, because I told you guys this morning I was talking to a maybe potential option for Rosie. Here's Mr. Normie, and I have been talking with a woman on and off today, not just like texting or emailing. I have been on the phone with her, which is very promising to me. If someone's willing to talk to you on the phone, show you their facility, talk to you about their animals, share their animals' vet records. She has another mare, I believe it's a mare, that has Cushing's disease and is limited to a dry lot. And she is looking, sorry, there's a fish fly on my arm. And she is looking for a companion for that mare. And my gosh, if I could have handpicked a nicer person, I just don't think I could have handpicked a nicer person. I mean, that understands Rosie's needs. Fantastic lady. Fantastic lady. And I'm still talking to her. We have not sealed anything up yet. We're just in the beginning stages of seeing if Rosie would fit better with her horse. She has a large barn just for the minis. She only has one other one, so Rosie would be only one of 2 minis that are together. They have a large barn, and they have a very, very, very large dry lot, which is what Rosie must be on. It's quite a bit bigger than mine, actually. I'm kind of jealous. So there's plenty of space if they don't get along for them to be completely separated. Respect my authority. So I am currently talking to her. Super nice lady, and somebody who promises to, hey buddy, he's just saying hi, to give me updates and keep me posted and message me pictures of her and let me know how she's doing, and we'll sign a buyback contract in case Rosie for any reason wouldn't work for her. I could get her back. So I believe me, like, we talked on the phone for quite a long time, and I know that if I had to let Rosie go, I feel pretty confident that this would be a fantastic place for her that she could thrive at. She is not in Minnesota, she's in Wisconsin, but I border Wisconsin, so she's a couple hours from me. But in Wisconsin. But I'm right next to Wisconsin, so it's okay. Here comes Peppers. But close. I mean, a couple hours sounds close. And what we would do, because Mike and I have talked about it now tonight, and we're thinking what we would do is try to integrate a mini and a big together, because we can keep a hay net off the ground for the bigger horse, Phoenix preferably. However, the bigger horses go out to pasture and Little John doesn't. So we're not 100% sure on how it would work. Otherwise, you guys know, and I told this lady as well, if I get another companion for Little John, it will be from the kill pen. That's what I do. We're not making a cent. We're actually losing, but we're losing money on her, but I don't care. I had put, when she called, it's someone who knows me personally. It's a friend of hers. And I said, she goes, how much would you be thinking? My friend asked, and I put a really crazy wild number out there. That's not what she's worth, but I don't care, because I want someone, what is in my hair? I want someone to reach out to me, not based off of a cheap pony. I want somebody to reach out with good intentions. And that's what this lady has. And so just upon talking to her, after a while of talking to her, I said, the price isn't what I said it was. I just wanted, and she goes, I completely understand. Because some people just want a cheap pony. And she goes, no, I completely understand where you're coming from. So I'm cautiously optimistic that it could be a perfect fit for not only her pony, but for Rosie. Very similar in sizes, so Rosie wouldn't like be picked on, and so much space. That's another thing that I like, a lot of space so that they can separate if they don't get along. And this woman has such good experience with minis, with ponies. I just really like her because she's experienced. She knows how to feed them. She knows how to care for them. She knows how to care for them so that their feet, she has them on a strict farrier schedule every 6 to 8 weeks. I mean, that's perfect. I mean, and I didn't ask her these things. She voluntarily gave me this information, shared with me what she does with her mini who has feet issues. And so that was, yeah, I just really enjoyed talking to her. Hi, little John. Say hi. And here's Miss Rose. She's a YouTube star. She's a YouTube star. Here you go, little John. Here you go, little John. Hi, little man. Oh, I know, little man. Oh, I know. You're so little, though. You're so cute. Hi, bud. You're so cute. You're so cute. Look at that hair. Look at that hair. There's so much fluff on his little scruff. Look at that fluff. You are such a little winkler. Rosie and Little John, I know. Okay. How were they not getting along? You had to be me taking care of them every day to know. Not only not getting along, the other reason, I'm going to preface by saying the bigger reason is they have different ages and different nutritional needs at this time in their life. Very different nutritional needs, and it's very hard to care for two horses with drastically different, and keep them together, that have drastically different needs. They do, and they constantly bicker. They squeal at each other, they kick, and they bite each other all the time. It's not one or the other. I've watched it happen, and it's not as bad right now. I have to say, over the past couple of weeks, it hasn't been as bad, but I'll hear a loud, it sounds like squealing. You hear it, loud squealing. I'll come out on the deck, and here they are kicking and biting each other. And it's not over food necessarily, because half the time they're not even by their hay net when they're doing it. And I've watched them, and all I can think of is they don't get along. They don't get along. They do not get along. The two of them do not get along. Rosie with a big horses, fine. Little John with big horses, mares included, anybody, fine. Those two together, I don't know what the problem is. They don't like each other. They don't like each other. So if you're new here, these are my babies. This is Little John here. He came from a kill pen. Hi, buddy. And that's Rosie. She also came from a kill pen. And then we have 4 other horses, 3 of which, and they're all out in pasture right now. The 3 of the 4 out here came from kill pens. And right now we're looking at placing Rosie in a home that can give her better care, and talking about how her and Little John do not get along. And I can say I've had horses that bicker, but theirs is unbelievably bad. And I talked to my vet about it, because I had my vet out to check both horses and to check on their health, because Little John needs to be losing weight, Rosie needs to be gaining weight. And so I met with my vet, and she just said, sometimes you feel like you're doing the right thing, and really, maybe it's just not the right thing. She said, it can stress horses out when they bicker and fight that much. You can really stress the horses out. She's like, stressing them out causes all kinds of problems. And when you already have these little ponies that are prone to problems because of their background, sometimes putting more stress on them is just a bad idea, especially for Rosie because she's older. The stress is not good for her. So I took what my vet said to heart. but I wasn't advertising Rosie because because it's very hard for me, because it's such a process for me to place a horse, because I am very concerned about where they go. They came from a kill pen, they come here, I love them, I'm also attached to them, and I need to know that they will go to a good place. And it takes a lot of work, a lot of homework, a lot of talking to some people and getting to know people, and it's just altogether something I don't like doing if I do not have to. However, I want to do the best thing for the horse or the pony or what have you. And I don't feel, and I have to go with my gut, because there's people that are going to tell me, no, you should keep her, you know, and I understand, because hello, I take care of her every day. I've grown to love her too, guys. Like, I understand that people get attached. However, I personally am the one that cares for them every day, so I personally have to make the best choice that I feel, and I can't make that choice based off of how I personally, how my emotions work. I have to base it off of what my vet says, what she's observed, what she's given me for feedback, and what is the right thing to do, for the animal. Because if there's a better place for her, that's what I want for her. Not keeping her here where she's stressed, because her and Little John don't get along, and her feed needs are very difficult to meet because they're together and you can separate them, but it's very hard, and they don't get along, and so she's stressed. There's a whole bunch of things. Mike is bringing me hay bales with the skid steer. Oh, Kayla, yes. Yes, Danetta, thank you. Yep. Yep. So ultimately, and anybody rewatching this, like you guys know, and like I'm not making any money off of her. I'm doing my homework. You guys know how much I care about her. I've done only the best, and you guys have helped me do that. And that's, I think, some of like the guilt thing for me is like, you guys helped me rescue her. You guys helped me care for her and get her here. Now I just need you guys to trust me that I promised when I got her. I promised that I would take care of her, that I would love her. I wanted to be here, her to be here forever. And I think I even say that on some of my videos. Like, I don't ever plan on them going anywhere else. When they come here, I want them to be here. And I still do want that. But I'm not going to do that at the cost of making a horse miserable. And currently, Rosie is not happy here. It's not the best thing. And if there's something better for her, that's what I ultimately want for her. And I believe that a lot of the people that have donated and a lot of the people that have supported my channel, I believe you guys feel the same way as I do. Like, we want the best thing for Rosie, right? Not just we want to see her every day because she's cute and we like her, and, you know, we helped get her out of the kill pen, so, you know, we want to have her around forever. No, we like, if her quality of life is suffering, we don't want that. We want to give her the best quality of life that she can have. And with that, like I've said, guys, full disclosure, buyback contract. If for any reason it doesn't work out, the horses don't get along, their horse doesn't like Rosie, Rosie doesn't do well there, she comes back to me. She comes back home to me. Like, I'm doing my homework. I just want to let you guys know. Yes. So, thank you guys. Thank you. That means a lot. I know we've become attached to her. And I'm saying all this hypothetically because I have not made any agreements whatsoever at this time. It is just right now in the talking phases and getting to know, and, you know, and like I say, when I say I do my homework, I really do my homework. So we're at the very beginning of this process. But if it does, I want to be up front from the very beginning with you guys about what this is. I want to be just completely full disclosure on everything, on what's going on, because I know how personally, emotionally, and mentally invested I am in this horse, in this pony, and I know that some of you are as well, and financially invested, because people have donated and helped us and supported us. And so I know that this isn't just a me thing, or me and my husband, or me and my family and the horses. You know, we invited you guys into this family when I started this channel. You guys helped us financially take care of Rosie and bail her, and somebody bought her a beautiful blanket, and you know what I mean, a halter and a lead rope, and helped me feed her and made sure she has good farrier care and is always taken care of and loved. You guys helped me do that, and I appreciate that so greatly, and I know Rosie does too. And it's just, if I can give her something better for her. I know I sound like I'm on repeat, but I want people to understand where I'm coming from. The worst thing that I feel in life is being misunderstood. That's something I don't ever want to be misunderstood. And that's why I want to explain this from the very beginning. Even if it doesn't happen, even if we end up keeping Rosie, I want just to be open about what is going on. I don't want this to be something that's misunderstood. I just want to be open about what is going on. Thank you, Maria. Yeah. Her fantastic pony, sweetheart, and her life has changed. Like, that's the thing, is you guys didn't pay money and do these things and bail her out and get, guys, her life is entirely different now. It all meant something. It all changed her life drastically. You know what I mean? It's like we did do amazing things for her, and to give her a chance to live out her final days, not stressed by a 5-year-old pony who's starting to get his legs and his feet worked out and has a lot of energy and is kind of a ball of fire. No offense to Little John, but he is a sassafras and a nutcase, and I think that is just too much. And it's like, okay, yeah, it's like putting a teenager with an old lady. I mean, I get it, honey. It's just not. And I guess you could bring up the argument of why Rosie instead of Little John. Little John is just dear to my heart. So is Rosie, but Little John just, I don't know, guys. And I feel like with his back feet issues that are still being worked out, I just feel like Rosie has a good potential of finding a good place as a companion pony, and I feel like Little John could end up in a very bad situation if I wasn't super careful with him. And I would rather keep on my farrier, keep on giving him the treatments he needs, and take care of him and get him to health. So I guess that's why. And he's too dear to me. And I love Rosie, but Little John is just Little John. I don't know. Okay, guys. Yes, okay, guys. I actually have to go because my phone is dying, and B, Mike is doing something with the hay. We're having a hay crisis here. So just bear with me when I say we're having hay issues. It's quite exhausting, honestly. We had 70-mile-an-hour winds or whatever, and we didn't lose the tarps. Well, this morning we had another rainstorm, and the tarp blew off of our hay, which we had fastened down with these huge patio brick things. And so now Mike's trying to, like, I think he's going to take all the hay and put it over in his mom's barn, even though she really doesn't have room for it, because we have to get it put somewhere, because we can't possibly keep the damn hay dry. We're just having a heck of a time, let me tell you guys. We don't have that much left for this year, and so now we're trying to come up with a plan for this coming up in a couple of weeks when we're going to be getting our loads of hay and what the heck we're going to do with it, because we're going to have to store it somewhere. So we're just having a little bit of a it's okay, Sam's mom. Hey, it's going to be okay. I know, guys. The hay is kind of a nightmare right now. We're kind of in crisis panic mode because the hay bill is like astronomically large and we need somewhere to put it. So we're working on that right now. It's a work in progress, but my gosh, talk about stress. Hi, Klaus. This is Klaus. Hi, Klaus. We love you, buddy. You're such a good cat. We love you. Hey, buddy. And here's Puppy. Hello, Puppy. All right. And here's James and Pickle. Hello, James. Puppers is mad because I'm petting her cat. And here's Pickle. Here's Pickles. Hello, Pickle. All right, guys. Thanks for jumping on the live. Klaus does not look stressed. No, Klaus has nothing to be stressed about. He eats, he poops, he runs around and acts like he owns our house. He literally sleeps on like a soft plush pillow, and they like have a little fan that they fan him with. Like this cat has nothing whatsoever to be stressed about. Do you, Klaus? Quill, Quill. Hello there. Hello there, North American cat. Yes, you are nice. We love you, buddy. All right. See you later, everybody. Thank you guys for jumping on the live. And have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm sure I will be back on. Farrier comes tomorrow morning. So 0% chance of rain. So the farrier is coming tomorrow morning. I'll keep you guys posted.